Blueprint Nation, I have a special video for you today because I know my entrepreneurs are thinking, hey, we're starting off in 2026. What is the best 0% APR business credit cards that you could tap into, wanting to be able to go ahead and grow your business, scale your business, and take advantage of some of that intro 0% APR? Well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and list the top 5 0% business credit cards that you need to be able to have in your business today to be able to go ahead and allow you to grow and scale your business. So I hope you're ready. Buckle up because we are going to go ahead and get straight into it. Come on, let's do it.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Respect My Blueprint show, where we go ahead and just don't chase credit. We also turn credit into leverage. And in today's video, we are going to go ahead and do so for you guys today, because today we are going to be breaking down the best 0% APR business credit cards for 2026. And these are credit cards that's going to give you extended and 0% APR with this introductory period. So you can do things such as, fund your business as you're looking to get it off the ground, buy inventory, consolidate expenses, boost your cash flow, whatever that you're looking to do, all while paying 0% during the introductory promotional period. Okay, so in this video here, I'm going to show you what cards to consider, how to use them strategically, and also what mistakes to avoid so you don't get burnt by missing out on the APR period. All right, so I hope you're ready. Let's definitely tune in because we're going to cover these top 5 credit cards. Before we go ahead and cover a few things, right? So first things first, I want to go ahead and talk about what actually 0% business credit cards actually do for you and what's the benefits of them, right? So with the 0% APR business card, it gives you an interest-free period, which usually lasts anywhere from 6 to 12 months on. And this is great because it helps you out with things such as any purchases for your business, any balance transfers and everything like that. So this is essentially, free capital that the bank is providing you, because if you're able to use it strategically and you can pay it down before the promotional period ends, you can go ahead and avoid having to pay any type of interest, which is typically associated with any type of business or personal credit card, right? As a matter of fact, in 2025, the average small business APR was almost 23%, meaning using a 0% promo business card on business purchases and debt consolidation can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars on interest alone. Okay, so these are just not perks or anything like that. I want entrepreneurs and business owners to consider it as short-term funding vehicles if you're able to go ahead and use it properly. Okay, so now, some of the things that you do want to look for when you're out looking for a 0% APR card is that a couple things here. Number one, how long is the period of the 0%, right? The longer, the better. Of course, if you can get something that's 12 months or longer, that is absolutely perfect. Also, what does the 0 APR covers, whether it's just purchases or certain categories, whether it's an unlimited cap or certain categories on purchases and things like that, or even does it cover balance transfers? All of this plays a significance, okay? Also, any annual fees. Of course, I always advocate and champion for credit cards that charges 0 annual fee, right? And also, does it have any rewards or cash back that's attached to it? Because this is another way where not only you can save on the 0% APR, but you could earn money back as well too if it has any type of cash back or rewards program. Another thing that's extremely important, what I feel like a lot of business owners that do overlook as well too, is making sure that the business credit card reports to the business credit bureaus, okay? Now, not just one business credit bureau, but 2 or 3, multiple business credit bureaus, because of course, you want to make sure that this card is being able to go ahead and build your business credit file as well too, because of course this is the way where you can build business credit and you'll be able to leverage to get more funding, more business credit cards in the future. Okay, so now that we have went ahead and covered some of the basics and some of the important facts that you need to know when selecting the right business credit card with a 0 APR period, let's go ahead and break down these top 5 credit cards, because again, it's very, very important that you guys understand these are the top 5 options that me and my team has went ahead and done the research on. And based upon our research, we feel like this is the ones that you should check out as you're going into 2026. Okay. Now, the first card, of course, is probably from a bank that most of us are accustomed to, heard from. This is probably the biggest bank that's in the nation right now, which is Chase Bank. And we are referring to the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. Okay. Now, with this card, you're going to receive 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for the first 12 months. Okay, so this is not just for purchases, but also for balance transfers as well, which is absolutely phenomenal if you want my opinion. Now, this card also comes with an unlimited 1.5% cash back on all purchases, which again, although it's not in the higher tier range, but guess what? Usually cards with 0% APR, they have a either or feature. This is one of the cards that have both a cash back and an extended 0 APR period. Okay. And the good thing about it is cash back when you spend $6,000 or more on purchases within the first 3 months of you opening the account. So this is another great way to be able to go ahead and earn some extra cash back as well too, by go ahead and by applying for the card and getting approved for it as well. So now, do remember with Chase, they do pull from Experian and they do report to Equifax Business and Experian Business, as well as Duns & Bradstreet. So this is a great card to have. They're known for giving high limit approvals in the $50,000 to $75,000 or higher range. So the only thing I would strongly recommend before applying for this card, that you go ahead and set up a business checking account as well as a savings account. Or if you can't do both, just one, and fund the account for a few months, so therefore you can build your internal score and relationship with Chase before applying for the credit card, as that's going to look very highly in your favor when you do apply for the card. Okay. Now, next up is another big bank that a lot of us are accustomed to. This is a big national bank, but they have an excellent business card program, which is Bank of America's Customized Rewards Business Card. Okay. Now, I love this card for many reasons, which we're going to talk about. Number one, now for their 0% APR is only lasts for 7 billing cycles. So it's not your typical 12-month that you would look for when you're looking for a 0% APR card. However, this is one of the 3-2-1 cards, which, if you're not aware what a 3-2-1 card is, typically a lot of personal or business credit cards have cashback programs that's tiered from 3%, 2%, and 1%. Now, this is one of the cards where it's 3% cashback on any category of your choice, 2% on dining, and 1% on everything else. Also, you could actually, if you were able to join Bank of America's Preferred Rewards for Business program, you could actually increase your cash back to 5.25% on any category of your choice, 3.5% on dining, and 1.75% on everything else. So and 5.5%, to be honest with you, that is almost unheard of. There is really no card in the marketplace, business card that we are aware of or know of, that offers that high of a cash back on the business level. To tell you the truth, not even on the personal level personal credit cards are we aware of any credit cards that offer that high of a cash back. So strictly in my opinion, this right changer, if you want my opinion, because although you may not have the full 12 months of getting an APR, which are typical other cards we're going to talk about on this list, but the cash back feature is more than enough, because I believe, in my opinion, you could earn a lot more with the cash back simply by able to use it strategically and everything. Now, with Bank of America, they do pull from TransUnion, as well as they report to Experian and Equifax and Duns& Bradstreet. So this is a great card if you want to be able to go ahead and leverage it to not only earn some high rewards and cash back, but again, within the first 7 months, you'll still be able to take advantage of the 0% APR as well too. All right. So now moving on to the third card on our list here. This is another national bank, one of the top 5 banks in the United States. But this bank was rated number 2 in customer satisfaction. And I really like this bank because they're great with customer service and everything like that. And that is US Bank. The specific business card we're going to talk about here is their Triple Cash Rewards Visa card. Okay. Now, this is a business card that offers 0% APR on not just purchases, but as well as balance transfers for the first 12 billing cycles. Okay, so this is another card that gives you 12 months of 0 APR, a full year. And the great thing is, it's also is the same for balance transfers. So if you transfer any, if you have carrying a balance on another business credit card or anything like that, and you're about to end on the promotional period for your 0 APR, guess what? Transfer it over to to the US Bank card, and you'll be able to extend that time period. So I just gave you guys a hack right there. All right. And this is another card that is sort of on the range of the 321, but more or less it's just 2-tiered, where it's 3% cash back on things such as gas, dining, as well as office supply stores, cell phone providers, and then it's 1% on everything else. Okay, so it's not your 3-tiered program like other typical cashback cards, but with this one here, you have 2 out of the 3, and 3% cash back on on the categories that I just mentioned here is still significant, because guess what? It allows you to save on business expenses, and it's still within the range of what you expect on your typical business card that offers any type of cashback or rewards program. All right. And the good thing about this card here, they also running a special promotion, which I really like with US Bank, which is you could earn $500 cash back, guys. Yes, that's 5 big ones when you spend $4,500 within the first 150 days of you opening the card. Okay. Now, don't ask me. I'm still questioning why they choose 150 days instead of like 180 or something like that. But nevertheless, listen, you still be able to earn $500 cash back. So $4,500 you spend within the first, 4 or 5 months of the card. Guess what? $500 is coming to you. Can't complain about that. Free money in your pocket, right? Now with US Bank, they do pull from TransUnion, and they are extremely, extremely inquiry sensitive, as well as sensitive to the amount of new accounts that you open within a 12-month period. So when you do apply for this card, you do want to make sure that you do have no more than 1 or 2 inquiries. Also, that you have not opened more than 1 or 2 personal credit cards within the past 12 months. In my recommendation, if you're out business credit card shopping and you want to apply for a business credit card, you would want to definitely go ahead and apply. Make this one of your first choices and your first approvals, because again, they are extremely sensitive to new accounts being opened within the first 12 months, okay? Or within the 12-month period, not first 12 months, but 12-month period, right? Okay. Now, moving along to the 4th card on our list, which is another big national bank that a lot of us are accustomed to and is pretty well known, which is Wells Fargo. And we are going to talk about, they only have 1 business credit card currently at the recording of this video, which is the one we're going to talk about, and that's the Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card, okay? Now, with this card here, it gives you a straight up 0% APR for 12 months on all purchases that you make on the card, okay? So again, this is another card, which again, with most business card or credit cards, you would expect that it has a 0 APR for 12 months. And this is another one that fits that bill as well too, okay? Now, this card here is pretty great because not only does it comes with no annual fee, now it does have a straight 2% unlimited cash rewards without any caps or spending categories. So, a lot of the other cards that we talked about, they have different categories where the cat or the cashback falls into, or you have to spend a certain amount, or whatever the case may be. With this card, it's pretty straightforward. There's no need to be able to track or keep up on what you can spend on which particular category in order to redeem your cashback or qualify for the cashback. But this particular card is 2% across the board, no categories, no spending caps, which is pretty great if you want to basically use a card almost as your everyday card without having to worry about, hey, if I spend it here, am I going to get 3%? If I spend it here, am I going to get 1.5%? So this is a great card to go ahead and eliminate all that, and you'll be able to go ahead and just enjoy the benefits of having 2% all across the board, okay? Now with Wells Fargo, they do pull from Experian. Okay, so do be aware of that. And also they do report to, Experian business as well as Equifax business as well too, as well as Duns& Bradstreet. So this is another great card here. Wells Fargo is well-known, recognized national bank, and they've went ahead and consolidated their business credit cards to now offering this singular card here. So with this card, I think they put a lot of effort as well as jam-packed it with a lot of the benefits of what they've done with the research with their other business cards. So in my opinion, this is another great card that you definitely want to go ahead and have as well too. All right. Now, the last and final card on our list is another bank, which is not a national bank, but it is a huge regional bank that a lot of people maybe have heard of, especially if you're in the Southeast region or in the northern region, which is PNC Bank. And we are talking about PNC's Visa Business Credit Card. Okay. Now, with this card, they offer 0% APR for the first 13 billing cycles. So instead of 12 months, they actually give you an additional month of 13 months, which again, the longer the period, the better it is, right? No arguments here on that, right? And the great thing about this card, it has 0% annual fee, comes with a high limit. They approve up to $50,000. Also, they do pull from Experian as well too. So this is another great card. In my opinion, PNC do offer a wide lineup of business credit cards, but this is the one card that has the 0% APR. And I feel like they really make up for it for the 13 month of the APR period instead of the 12 months or the 6 or 7 months that some of the other cards offer on this list. As well as they have an easy application process right on their website. You can apply directly online, and typically you'll get approved within the same day as well too. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That is our top 5 0% APR business credit cards for 2026. Okay. And again, the reason why we share these cards is because, again, this is considered as short-term capital for you guys. If you're able to use it strategically as well as leverage it to your advantage, this is a great way to be able to go ahead and use the bank's money without having to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars in interest. Now, some of the ways you could get the best value of these 0% APR cards is, number one, you want to make sure that you pay consistently on any purchases that you make before the 0% APR period ends. So remember, any leftover balance that you carry on the cards after the 0% APR, you are going to incur the APR charge that the credit card charges, which is typically in the range, in 20, 22, 23, 24%. So it's very, very important that you go ahead and satisfy any balance before the APR period ends, okay? Also, only use these credit cards for business expenses, okay? Not only does, by doing so, it saves you an interest and preserves your personal credit. Again, a lot of these credit cards, it's very important that they understand these are business credit cards and is designed for you to be able to use it for business expenses. So you don't want to violate the terms and conditions of these credit cards, and that, it may go ahead and have you disqualify for any of the promotion or benefits that they're offering. So make sure that you are using it for business expenses, okay?
Hey, what's going on, Blueprinters? This is a video that I want to go ahead and share with you guys to encourage you guys to go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. If you want to go ahead and level up to that next level in building generational wealth, as well as empowering yourselves on financial literacy and credit literacy, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and join the Blueprint movement. We have some great things that's up and coming down the pipeline of this year. Many of you guys know my rags to riches story started actually right after the pandemic. With that story and my experience during that time frame of me being a successful serial entrepreneur, launching the different ventures that we're launching here, I felt like it's an obligation for me to go ahead and share it with you guys in my experiences, as well as, the trials and tribulations that I was able to learn and overcome. With that being said, guys, definitely go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. Tap in with us. We have some major things coming down the pipeline. I'm very excited with the movement. I'm very excited on where we're going. I'm definitely encouraging you guys to definitely tap in and join us, man. Listen, not only are we going to show you how to build generational wealth, but we're going to have a good time in doing it. All right. So tap on in with your boy. All right. See you later. Bye.
Also, you want to make sure that you're tracking your end dates carefully. Set calendar reminders 30 to 60 days before the expiration of the promotion period, okay? Very important, so therefore you're not stuck having to pay the APR once the promotion ends. And also, like I referenced this early, stack multiple credit cards with different issuers so you could be able to extend your interest-free period, right? So if you have a business credit card that you're using and you're almost at that end date of the 0% APR period, go ahead and balance transfer do a balance transfer of what you have left on the credit card to another card that you haven't used, or that go ahead and open up another business, apply and get approved for another business credit card. And by doing that balance transfer, you're extending that runway. So you can extend it, one is 12 months, and then you get approved for another one for 12 months. That's 24 months of 0% APR right there. So again, being able to go ahead and use your business credit card strategically, okay? And again, most important, making sure that the business credit cards that you choose, reports to 2 or 3 of the business credit bureaus, whether it's Duns & Bradstreet, Experian Business, Equifax Business, Small Business Financial Exchange, or Credit Safe. You want to make sure that you're leveraging to have your business credit report reflect the payment history as well as your behavior from all of these trade lines of the business credit cards, okay? So also, now that we covered some of the benefits, I definitely want to go ahead and say that thanks for making it to this point of the video. If you want to learn more on how to be able to go ahead and build business credit, or if you need more game and value or more information on which business credit cards to apply for, guess what? Definitely join the Blueprint Movement community. This is a free school community that we have put together for business owners as well as regular individuals to, congregate and get together so we can go ahead and help you tap into resources and tap into, like-minded individuals to be able to go ahead and get to the next level, to be able to build business credit, access personal funding, business funding, and build business credit as well, too. So if you want to learn how to leverage your credit cards into capital for yourself, go ahead and hit the link down below. It is in the description, so you'll be able to go ahead and join our community. Also, we're about to roll out the Uptrend business software. This is the world's #1 software and the first software that's going to allow you to go ahead and not only access your business credit reports and business credit scores, but also it has an AI engine that will match you with over 100 different online lenders, all with the push of a button, right? So it's Uptrend Business Solutions, which is also, check it out in the description. This is the #1 software that's going to allow you to go ahead and build and scale, grow your business, all right? But listen, if you got a lot of great value, if you think there's other credit cards that we've left out on the list, go ahead and drop it in the comments down below. We definitely want to go ahead and hear your thoughts and opinions on what other business credit cards that's out there with a long APR period that we could apply for, and we could go ahead and share with the YouTube community, okay? And finally, and last but not least, we also want to go ahead and have you subscribe to the channel, okay? Listen, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you keep up to date. If you're an entrepreneur, this is definitely the #1 growing channel in 2026 that you want to stay tapped into. If you want to learn things about business funding, business credit, entrepreneurship, this is all the topics that we're going to be covering very extensively in 2026, because guess what? We want to see over 100 businesses this year make over $1 million. All right. And we are on a mission to do that. So we need your help. And the only way we can do so is by you subscribing to the channel. But other than that, go ahead and like the channel, share the channel. Let's not gatekeep. And guess what? Catch you on the flip side. Take care. Bye-bye.
Blueprint, yeah. Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, Wesley Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Wesley did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.